The gates slammed shut. Fire roared along the walls, not from torches, but from the screams inside. Hades stood at the center, calm. His black cloak barely moved, though the air around him churned. He watched a soul struggle, pale, frantic, begging for mercy. He reached down. Touch. Cold. Still. No one noticed. Not the living, not the dead. He was alone in a kingdom that no one wanted. A kingdom where even gods feared to tread. And yet he smiled. He had won. The worst kingdom in the universe. The land of shadows, of forgotten promises, of unending death. And he ruled it with hands that no one could touch. The paradox was simple. The strongest realm was the one no one wanted. And Hades had chosen it. By the end of this story, you will understand how the god of the underworld turned despair into power, and how the dead became the most dangerous army in existence.
Unveil the legends.
Olympus shone, with marble and gold, a palace of light, but not of reason. Its brilliance dazzled, but beneath the gleam lay chaos. Power was a performance. Every word, every gesture, a battle. Zeus roared constantly, loud, impatient, craving admiration, as if the world itself were a reflection of his ego. Hera watched silently, eyes like daggers, jealous and merciless, guarding her throne with the precision of a predator, waiting for a misstep. Poseidon thrashed at the seas, proud, destructive, obsessed with waves and vengeance, letting his temper carve islands and sink fleets alike. And then there was Hades, quiet, calculating, overlooked, invisible, not weak, not kind, not naive, just unseen. A shadow in a palace of light. The siblings squabbled endlessly over power, lands, glory. Battles of ego and reputation played out like theater across Olympus. But Hades' realm, the underworld, was neglected, forgotten. The worst place in existence, they said. Mortals feared him. Gods avoided him. Yet every flaw the others flaunted, the fiery temper, the blinding pride, the unrelenting lust, was a weakness Hades would exploit. He did not need armies to fear him. He needed time and patience. Every second passed like a heartbeat in darkness. Every second he observed. Every second he learned. Every second he waited, because power was not given. Power was never offered as a gift or reward. It was seized in silence, carved from weakness and wielded by those willing to embrace the darkness that others ignored. Hades understood that the shadows held what the light could never grant, inevitability. It began with a selection. The first souls arrived, not heroes, not warriors, not kings. Criminals, traitors, murderers, thieves. The unlucky. Souls so fractured that even the fates had abandoned them, tossing them into the void as if life had no further use for them. Hades watched from his throne of shadows. The air was thick with decay. The walls seemed to hum with the echo of chains scraping along black stone. The wails of the damned rose and fell like a cruel symphony. Most fled, ran into corners of the underworld, screaming for mercy that would never come. Some fought, clawed, bit, cursed, but all were tested. Hades did not speak loudly. He did not strike. He whispered promises. Not of mercy, not of salvation, not even of comfort, but of purpose. A reason to rise, a reason to obey. And they learned quickly, or they died. Pain became instruction. Fear became discipline. Anger became strategy. Shadows molded them. The unworthy perished. The survivors emerged not human, not living, not divine, but perfected in shadow, silent, calculating, terrifying. By the end of the first cycle, only a few remained, soldiers of the dead, shaped by Hades' patience, forged in suffering. When Poseidon sent envoys expecting defiance, Hades smiled. His army moved as one. A force the living could neither reason with nor stop. Unstoppable. His power was never brute force. It was understanding. Death was not a curse. It was a tool, a lesson. Every complaint, every scream, every betrayal anticipated, woven into the iron structure of his empire. By the time Zeus realized the game was over, Hades had already won. We imagine Hades as cruel, as cold, as lonely. A god who lingers where no light reaches, ruler of a kingdom everyone fears, yet avoids. But perhaps he is something far more terrifying, the most rational god of them all. The living crave glory. They fear death. They chase admiration like moths to flame. Hades does not. He embraced what no other god could, the inevitability of endings, the certainty that all things decay, all empires fall, all heroes die. He does not fight it, he commands it. While Zeus bellowed, Hera schemed, and Poseidon lashed at the seas in fury, Hades built permanence. While his siblings sought fleeting respect, applause, or fear, he crafted strategy. While they celebrated life, he mastered what follows it. The dark theory? The underworld is not punishment. It is preparation. Every soul passing through his realm is a lesson. Every betrayal anticipated, every whisper in the dark, every fear observed. A blueprint, not just for obedience, but for understanding the living. Hades did not inherit the worst kingdom. He chose it. He turned despair into discipline, death into leverage, fear into loyalty. He shapes the broken, teaches the damned. And the result is an army no mortal or god can defy. The real horror is not the torment of the dead. It is the truth that Hades understands them, understands mortality, weakness, desire, fear, better than the living understand themselves. We think he is the villain. Perhaps the truth is darker. The gods who call him that are the fools, blind to inevitability, blind to power hidden in shadow. The irony? He ruled the worst kingdom and became the most unstoppable force in the universe. Zeus ruled Olympus. Poseidon ruled the seas. Hera ruled respect. Hades ruled inevitability. No one envied him. No one wished to trade places. Yet in silence he became untouchable. Every plan executed without fanfare. Every rebellion crushed. Before it began, every threat absorbed, transformed, or eliminated. The kingdom no one wanted became the kingdom no one could oppose. And the dead? They became instruments of a strategy the living could never predict. The lesson remains: power is not always the reward of those who seek it. Sometimes it is the spoils of the patient, the overlooked, the underestimated. Hades won because he played a game no one else even knew existed. The underworld is not a prison. It is a laboratory, a battlefield, a throne. Hades teaches a lesson. The worst place in the universe can be the greatest kingdom if one knows how to wield it. What would you do with power no one else desires? Comment below. Would you survive the selection or become another shadow in Hades' empire? And if you think that was cunning, wait until you hear how his brother tried to steal Olympus itself, only to discover that ambition alone cannot outwit inevitability. The game has only just begun.